No, I'm telling you, it's real. I saw it with my very own 2 eyes.
There's no way she eats people.
Not people, the moon. The moon is in the sky. There's no way she could even get up there. Not all the time. She comes down to Earth sometimes. Why do you think it would get dark? But it still gets dark sometimes. That's because she's hiding because she's scared.
Scared of what? She's magic. She can't be afraid.
Oh, yes, she can. Obi scared her off.
What? Why?
Well, I could tell the whole story, if you want to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
Are you sure you won't get too scared?
No, I'm not at all.
Scared. Well, okay then, but I warned ya. Way out across the plains, in the wildest part of the bush where the lions are the rulers of the night and the owls reign in the sky, there's a slumped old hut with a little shed. Inside that shed, there's a small cot where I used to sleep. And in the hut lived Old Lady Aid.
The witch lady?
Don't interrupt. Now I gotta start over.
No, we get it. Come on, we got it.
So Old Lady Aid lived in a little hut out in the bush. She was all alone and really poor, so no one was around to look after her. Many, many bright nights she went very hungry. I would hear her groaning for food.
All these empty baskets. Nothing to fill them. No one to help me.
Until some night it just stopped. I didn't notice at first how quiet it had gotten. Just started to sleep more soundly. But as night after night it became darker and quieter, I got suspicious of my good sleep. Then, right as I was going to investigate, on the darkest night yet, I heard the groaning again.
It's been too long. Perhaps I took too much. Everything's empty again. What if she doesn't come back?
It went on for a few days that way, until one night it became bright again, the way it used to be. I almost didn't notice the aid was silent that night, so relieved that the light was back. But as a few more nights passed and it was still quiet, I got suspicious again.
Was the witch stealing our light?
Yeah, I bet she scared the moon away, not Obi. Just let me tell the story.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, no more interruptions. It was a bright night, the stars screaming above the plains, when I decided to investigate. I crept out of my shed and saw that Old Lady Aid was already sitting outside. She was holding a large woven basket in her lap and a carving knife in one hand. I hid behind an acacia tree and watched as Aid waited. We sat for a long time in the stillness until, over the horizon, came a big round lady. She was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. She had long white hair and she cast light along her trail as she came.
Dear gracious moon, thank you for coming to me once again.
I would not let such a humble heart as you go hungry.
You've been gone away. I feared you weren't going to return.
I needed time to replenish and recover, so I'd once again have enough to give.
For that I am forever grateful.
The beautiful woman opened up her flowing dress, and Aid took her carving knife and...
She killed the moon?
No, of course not. She's still up there, isn't she? If you'd quit interrupting, I'd answer all your stupid questions. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. Just keep going. What happened next?
So, the beautiful woman opens her robes, and Aid takes her knife and carves a piece of her flesh right off.
What?
Oh my god, that's so gross.
Oh my god.
She put the ashen flesh into her basket and cut again and again until it was full. And the beautiful woman just stood there, quiet and calm as can be.
I thank you for this food from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what I would do without you.
Your gratitude is more than enough to make it worth it. I will see you tomorrow night.
So every night, the strange and beautiful woman came back. And each night she did, Aid would take a little more, and the woman would get a little thinner. And every night, it got a little darker.
I remember when it was so dark for a long time. My mama got really mad. She couldn't see a thing when she had to get up to tend to my baby brother.
Me too.
Of course you do. Everyone remembers. All the light was draining from our lives. The world was literally going dark around us, and you know who else noticed it? Obi. Something was wrong with our village, so of course, he just couldn't let it go. So night after night, the world grew darker as Aid cut away at the woman until one fateful night. Aid had already met with the beautiful woman, and I was fast asleep on my cot when something woke me. At first, I thought it must have been a mistake, a bad dream or something. Not that I'm scared of silly little dreams, but then I heard a noise outside. Footsteps. But not like the long, soft steps of the moon. These were loud and many. I heard muffled voices at Aid's house beside me.
Where is she? I don't see her. Gotta be here.
Where is she?
What's happening?
What's going on?
I leaned over close to the wall to try to hear better, when suddenly I was yanked from my bed. I almost screamed, but Obi put his hand over my mouth to calm me. All the men of the village were standing around me in the darkness. A lot of them had spears.
You've been sleeping here,
Yeah?
so you must know who lives here.
Yes.
Aid has been stealing our light, and we need it back. Where is she hiding it?
I don't think she...
Unless you've been helping her,
No!
then tell us where it is.
I can't.
Don't protect the old woman. She's hurt our whole village. Tell us where the light is.
I'm not protecting her. I'm trying to tell you. I can't show you where the light is because it's not here. She hasn't been stealing it. The moon gives it to her.
What? Why?
Aid is hungry. She had no one to look after her.
So the moon gave that old hag our light. She can't do that. The light is for all of us. We must find the moon and stop her.
Yeah! So, Obi thanked me and they went chasing after the moon. When they found her, they made her go back into the sky to provide light for us all, and she obeyed. And that's how I saved the village.
Wow!
Oh my god, that's crazy!
Yes, you did great!
You're so cool. Thanks so much. Wow. Weren't you scared with Obi upset like that? Now, why would I be? I was doing him a favor.
Wow. Well, bye.
Yeah, bye. So long.
Okay, bye. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Don't you have to get home too?
What happened to Aid?
What?
You're talking like you're so brave and saving the village, but you sold out Aid and the Lady Moon, and now what? Moon is trapped in the sky living in fear, and what of Aid?
The village is light again, isn't it? You don't know what you're talking about. I think you should go to bed before you make more of a fool of yourself. Aid, it's me.
Anyone with you? Obi, see you come?
No one.
Come in.
I brought you a bowl of tonight's soup. Is the Lady Moon really scared of Obi?
Aren't you?
No. He made me do it. Tell him what happened. I didn't mean to get you and the moon in trouble.
I know, child.
Aid,
Yes, child.
you think she's forgiven me?
Lady Moon?
Yeah.
She's the most gracious soul I've ever met.
I wish I could have met her.
Maybe someday.
I'm sorry, Aid.
I know.